Hi everyone, week 3 for us, 2026 Brian McManus real estate update, and we are chewing through the weeks, and I have to say our change in direction has been quite dramatic and brought us back to our core business. Obviously we're an auction house and that is our core business, but I suppose a refocus, and we've gone back to some of our previous standards. And there's only one person. Well, it's not that I let the standards slip. I probably accommodated the stock and the client a bit more than I should have. And the ramifications of that are things like, which you don't see until you're in the system, but the quality of buyer, the consistency of new buyers coming through. So, and that reflects in the marketing campaigns that we do sell, and it's an investment in having one buyer bidding compared to 3, compared to 5, having a buyer that's restrained by finance, having a unrestrained cashed up buyer. So all those things taken into consideration. And it's something that talking to my business coaches and advisors, we went right back to 1986 and Ian Cameron, Paul and Brian White, and their dad. So we were selling $1,800, $2,000 and $2,500 campaigns to vendors that had $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 properties. So what we're now doing is going back to the campaigns that we do offer, and we're not going down the discounted or affordable or budget campaigns, because we're just finding the market is solidified. It's the buyers are there, but yeah, it's getting harder to get finance out in the regions for the hotels, motels, caravan parks. The flip side, our residential arm is it's just going here in leaps and bounds. Days on market coming down, prices going up, and you just can't have one area pulling the other one through. So that's what we're finding. We're gone back to our standard campaigns from 2026. They're very competitive, I'd have to say. Our campaigns start at sort of 6,000-7,000, and in this marketplace, that's very affordable. But we do want buyers at the end of the day, qualified buyers that have money to be able to put their hand up. And that's where we've come unstuck a little bit in accepting campaigns that are just too tight, no margin of error. And what we've found it over the last probably 24, 36 months that, but in saying that, it's always been this way, that your best offer is at auction day. Now, we have a 3 structured reserve. If you've given that to me, then in the call I can make decisions. If you don't give that to me, or you only give me one figure, I'm not flexible in the call. and that's any auctioneer and any agent. So all the pieces of the puzzle have to be put in place for it to work efficiently. And that's all we're going back to. We're going back to our basics, which is what I like. A really good structure, good campaigns that at the end of the day sell under the hammer, and that's what it's all about. It's not about being difficult to the buyer or whatever it is. We've got a great financier at the moment, and he is very, very good at getting our buyers finance if anyone can get it. Latrobe use him on their difficult deals. So Mike needs, he's a bit like us. He needs the right information to be able to get you, if you're a buyer, the finance, and he needs time. So no use going to him 3 days before the auction saying my finance has fallen over, can you get me something? Or heaven forbid, after you've purchased it, going, I haven't got any money, so Mike, can you help me? So he is very good. He actually has helped in that circumstance, but we've cleaned it up, gone back to our basics, standard campaigns. It's an investment in the level of buy that you want to. Rule of thumb used to be 1% of the value of the property you spend in marketing. So 1% of $3 million is $30,000. You know, and it's tax deductible in most cases for the businesses, for the hotels, motels, caravan parks, and in some circumstances the residential. Talk to your accountant about that, but also for the residential sale, it's an expense. So yeah, we're pretty excited. As I said, it's week 3 for us. We've been smashing it out since just after New Year. So we're well and truly in the swing of things. We did have our schedule. 30th of January was our first auction back. We've now pushed that out to the 27th of February. I expected all the solicitors back week 2. They aren't. We haven't got the contracts we needed to run 4 or 5 auctions. So we're now putting everyone back to the 27th, giving the solicitors and accountants time to get everything to us, so that we have a humdinger on the 27th of February. So get in. Our cut-off time is about 6th of February, but get in early so that we can get contracts and get marketing all correct. So give us a call, Brian, 040 297 0217, Brian at McManus.com. I'll be very, very active in the next 30 days in Paddo, Fiveways in particular, Double Bay, Rose Bay. I was out at Rose Bay yesterday at a big property. It was a beautiful property. Not sure if we're going to be ready for the 27th with that one, but certainly there's a lot of property coming on. In regards to the hotels, motels, caravan parks, we've fine-tuned that. So you're always welcome to come to auction with us, but it's under certain terms and conditions. We do need a good investment in your marketing campaigns now. We can't leave it to chance, and it's tax deductible for all your businesses. Just to get overcoming the restraints that are in the marketplace at the moment out in the regions. So anything with a population under 21,000, big lenders are not really lending at the moment. Suncorp aren't even lending. Anything under 21,000 population, you're unlikely to get finance from the big lenders, so we have to go private. Anyway, I'll leave that to Mike and the mortgage brokers, but give me a call, Brian, 040 2970217 Brian at brian@McManusResiState.com. And if you see me walking around, you're going to see these shirts, the hat, Richie, and you want to have a chat about saleability, comparable sales, comparable listings at the moment, pull me over, we can have a chat and see how we can help. Hotels, motels, caravan parks. You know, the gig, basically I need those 17 pages and all the information signed back to me. Then we get the contract, and then I'll come out and do all your ads and everything. So have a wonderful week 3. We are fired up and already going. A lot of these companies coming back. Coming back this week, so good luck catching up because we're motoring. Have a wonderful week 3 and talk to you soon.